When you become super psychic and you have energy force that comes around you that you detect as being evil, why would you be nice about that? Back up. Get up off me. I don't want to talk to you. Go away. I've done that a lot. Being psychic is a thing. They have proved time and time and time again through different kinds of studies all over the world that intuition, psychic abilities, reading people's minds, other people having something done to them will affect you. Everything is entangled, and the sooner you realize you are flooded with psychic information coming at you all the time, the sooner you can realize what to throw away and what to move toward. When you start all of these downloads, it's overwhelming. You're like, I have so much empathy toward this. I have so much understanding about this. Oh my gosh, how am I going to sort through it all? I'm overwhelmed. You don't want to carry this information like a heavy burden. Learning how to harness that information and make it work in a positive way, not only for us, but our family, our neighborhood, our city, our nation, the world. I can know somebody doesn't like me because I can sense it and still be friendly. I don't have to let any of this information that I'm gathering from the universe change me. My psychic ability is not going to confuse me, burden me, overwhelm me. A lot of times people think of intuition, psychic ability as like having hunches or, urges. And a lot of times we talk ourselves out of it. We think, oh, I don't really want to say that because I'll be rude, or I don't want to dismiss myself from this situation that I sensed might be dangerous because then they might, be offended. And what if I'm wrong? Listen, you have to stop being nice when you have a hunch. Let me tell you, it's kept me safe, really safe. Your intuition tells you to turn around and go the other way. When your intuition tells you to tell somebody, back up, get up off me, I don't want you in my space. When you become super psychic and you have energy force that comes around you that you detect as being evil, why would you be nice about that? No, you want to back up that kind of energy as fast as possible. I don't want to talk to you. Go away. I've done that a lot. See, there's some boldness required when you're developing this skill because you don't doubt yourself. That's some evil over there. And I'm not just going to be nice to the evil and get into conversation with the evil. So honey, you got to detox the mind if you want to go deep into becoming super psychic. If you're still watching news, you're still part of that world, of that matrix system. Those entities, those energy forces that want to make you think a certain way, they're forcing their reality on you. You've got to abstain. You want to go deep into this psychic world. Abstain from other people's projections onto you. You have to detox the body, of course. So of course, when you're detoxing, you're letting go of all of these other people's ideas so that you can be super clear in and of yourself. You're giving up the junk food, you're giving up the alcohol, the daily poisoning of the body that's not going to help anybody become a more enlightened being. You're eating living plants and living foods that offer intelligence, high intelligence. If you don't think plants are intelligent, extremely intelligent, where have you been? The reason most people are not intuitive, they're not healthy, they're not taking care of their bodies, their temple, they're poisoning it, they're putting foreign weird stuff that they don't even know what it is into their bodies, and it numbs who they were created to be. Face who you're created to be. Face it. Recognize that your judgments can get in the way of true knowing. So as you're developing this skill, this psychic ability, this understanding of knowing, there's a difference between knowing and a judgment. Some people mistake words for true communication. Nope. You gotta sort out what's being said and be able to read between the lines. Energy speaks. Sometimes it speaks really loud, and sometimes it's a little whisper, and sometimes it's sick and it'll infect you, and sometimes it emits this happiness that you're like sort of like delirious, like a little girl when you're in its presence. People just channel and project their mood of the day. What they don't realize is their mood of the day is because this astrological clock is sending out frequencies that's having an effect on you. When you're super psychic, you're looking out for signs from the universe all the time, because you understand that everything is alive and everything is like this giant mirror, a projection that you're creating. You're fashioning your fairy tale all the time. There are signs from the universe that can guide us. Some people think it's like, higher beings taking form, or God sending a message to you. Whatever it is that's going on, it's miraculous. And I've learned to develop my knowing. I need to pay attention to nature and animals and signs. I need to pay attention to the astrological weather. I need to pay attention to my gut, because it is telling me the truth. Other forces will influence. And so you have to have this psychic ability, this knowing of what's good for you and what is evil. My daughter and I are constantly talking to each other in our minds, putting thoughts into each other, saying the same thing, having the same experiences, manifesting something we just talked about. Boom, it's there. We just talked about it. Oh, it's there. We talk about it. Ah, it's there. Oh my gosh, we just had that interaction and we said that person's name there. So psychic is also manifesting. If you're super psychic and you can read people's minds, you can understand people's intentions, you're also a really strong manifester. If you really want to go next level with your psychic abilities so that life just becomes easier for you, you know who to stay away from, you know who to go toward, you can read the signs of the universe, you're having conversations without opening your mouth. These things are spectacular. I find that to be the most interesting part of life, this supernatural, hidden energy, dark matter, all of the things that we hear about that we can't wrap our minds around. That is the most fascinating part of life. The things that we can't explain, but we know, we know them to be true. All of the information that I gain, because I'm so clear, I only eat the vegetables, I only eat the fruit, I only drink the purified water. I'm so clean up in this place. My eyes don't see anything terrible. My ears are not hearing anything that's upsetting, because I've created an environment that's healthy so that psychically I am so fresh and so clean. Make sure you subscribe, because honey, we go deep at the spiritual mother. You're going to see the world is so beautiful, and it's always talking to you.